Welcome to Morning Market Report. I'm Digvijay. Today is 13th March and as of 7:58 a.m., GIFT Nifty is indicating slightly gap up opening of 41 points. And if you look at the Nifty, so this is a chart of Nifty 50, this is 5-minute chart. And Nifty is currently trading at a very interesting point. Yesterday Nifty was very volatile. It opened gap up, then it fell down quite a bit, and again it recovered towards the end, and it was a gap. It was a lower closing. However, currently Nifty is trading at a very interesting point, and if I draw a trend line from here, then you can see it did respected this trend line. And now as GIFT Nifty is indicating 36 point gap up opening, so if that holds true, then it's going to be somewhere very close to this trend line, right? So if that happens, then there is a possibility that from this trend line there would be a rejection and the market will fall from here. As I was looking in the larger time frame, and I don't think this is the reversal of the market because the worst is yet to come. The tariff has not yet been imposed. There's only talks going on about tariff, and most probably Trump is going to go ahead with the tariff. So the worst is yet to come. However, stock market did, apply and apply the anticipation in advance. So that's the reason why market fell so much. But still, when that event will happen eventually, there would be some impact of that as well. So if you look at the 15-minute chart, market fell down. There was correction a little bit, and then again market fell down, again recovery, again fell down, and this can be seen as a recovery. So from here, I'm expecting market to again fall and come to somewhere around this level, this long-term trend line. If I draw from here, somewhere around this level, like, but this trend line is very strong. So I'm expecting market to again make a new low eventually and then come to this trend line. If that happens, then it's well and good. Otherwise, market can, reverse from here as well, because there is this very strong support zone here. Market is spend a lot of time here. So either it's going to consolidate again here and just shoot up from here, or is going to come down, and from this trend line there is high probability that the recovery will actually start in. So for today, if market did open somewhere around here, I would be bearish if it did break this trend line and break this level. This level is very important, like 22,520. If it did break this level, then it would be very easy for it to even break the yesterday high. That's not going to be a problem anymore. Then the next target would be somewhere around this level, 22,644. So global cues were mostly positive, like Nasdaq 100 did, closed in green with like 1.13%, uh, closing higher closing. The similar thing can be seen on S&P. Dow Jones fell a little bit, 0.2%. However, mostly US market was in positive, and similarly the Germany market, UK market, Japan and South Korea market, all of this market closed in positive. And as of now, Nasdaq 100 is showing like it's like muted, nothing is trading at the same place. So that's that. And then if I look at the open interest, this is the chart of the open interest of 13 March. Today is the expiry day. And one interesting thing which you can see is that there are more red candles, more prominent red candles than the green candles. This shows that market is not expecting to go up. The big players who put their money, they sold more call options with the expectation that market will not go up. And again, if you just look at the OI change, you will understand from yesterday. I can show you from here as well. So anyways, let's just look from here, and you can see how many positions have cut. So this, this hollow candle, hollow part of the candle which you see, this is a position that got cut off, and you can see how much of position got added in call option, even though towards the end market did, went up. So again, if I show you, look towards the end market went up, so ideally this position should be again cut off. However, if you look at the near expiry, near round numbers position, it has actually gone up. So this shows that the market is now expected to be bearish rather than being bullish. And look, this you can only see one decent close near strike, a big green candle at around 22,300, and there are all these red candles are big candles, so there's a lot of positions there. Like call OI is around 91 lakh, and here the highest put OI you can see 94 lakh. So if market did start to fall, this guys they have to exit their position, which will further push market lower. So this is like the perfect kind of setup that can be seen in open interest. In terms of FIA DI data, honestly is nothing exceptional, it's normal. FIA net sold for 1,628 crore, DIA net bought for 1,510 crore. So I believe FIA DI data doesn't really matter as such in this market. What really matters is that if they when they sell a huge amount, like something like 11,000 crore or close to 5,000 crore. Beside this data doesn't really tells anything. Either the data where the day when they sell a huge amount, that will matter, or else when they actually became net buyer, that day would be very interesting to see. And yesterday there were some major economic data rather. Firstly, it was the index of industrial production for January month. It completely shattered the expectation. So expectation was around 3.5%, but the actual growth was around 5%. So it performed really well, and the similar thing can be said for inflation for the month of February. So February the expectation was around 4%, but the real inflation come much lower than that. It was 3.61%. So now the next MPC meeting will held between April 7 to 9. So this is a good sign, and if this stays persistent even on the next month, then most probably MPC committee is going to you know reduce the repo rate, which would seen as a very good sign for the market. So let's see how it performs. And yesterday, Indusin Bank, as you know, Indusin Bank did miss out on reporting derivative loss of 2,100 crores. So that was a huge mistake from the bank, and now there might be some regulatory charges or audit on the bank, that how can they miss out, is it a fraud, or what might be the reason behind it. So now the investigation is going to happen on the bank. So yesterday Indusin Bank did cover up little bit, like almost 4.3%. However, previous day it fell 27%. Like in one day, 27% drop is huge, especially for something like Indusin Bank. I believe it it shaded a total market cap of 19,000 crore something. This Bharti Airtel situation was very interesting. So in the morning there was this news that Bharti Airtel has linked up with Elon Musk companies SpaceX and Starlink to operate together, right? And and that's the reason why the stock price was gap up opening. However, after some time, there was this news that Bharti Airtel is not the only one. Reliance Jio also tie up with Starlink to operate the satellite based. So now Airtel is not the only company, its biggest competitor, Jio, is also linked up with the Starlink, and that's the reason why you see this sharp fall from here. It did went up quite a bit after opening like 3%, 3.5%, and then again it came down. So not really a nice news for it. And so let the market open, and if it did open somewhere around this level, what I just said, then it would be a good trading day, and let's see how market performs after that.